You see, between these two switches we got two links we are going to aggregate, and if you notice, this is the root switch and both are designated to forward, and in this side this is blocking and this is root port forwarding. Let me show you that. You see, G01 is blocking and G00 is root port forwarding, whereas on the other side both are forwarding. Now we are going to do on mode. On mode is static mode. If I on here, what will happen? It will put both this link in the bundle. Will there be a block? No. There won't be a block. So block will be removed. And now traffic will be forwarded on both the links. This side also there is no block. Then what will happen? Loop will happen. You see, this is what the problem that we have in the on mode. When I fail to configure ether channel this side, if I fail to configure ether channel this side, I configured here and I forgot to configure on the other side. I forgot. You will have problem. But if I would have had LACP, even though I have configured ether channel, it will not bring the ether channel. It will continue to be in a blocking state. Till when? Until this is also configured. Only when this is also configured properly with the same protocol, this block will be removed and this will be an aggregated link. Okay, so protocols dynamically verify the either side. When everything is okay, it brings the ether channel up. On mode won't do it. Let's do on mode first and let me show you. See, switch 1, both the ports are forwarding. Switch 2, one of the port is blocking. I'm going to say interface range G0/0 -1. These two we are going to bundle now. I'm going to say this command: channel group 1 mode. You see, you have an on mode. On mode will simply enable ether channel. On. See, creating the port channel interface. The port channel is already up. That's the problem here. You see, the port channel is already up when the other switch is not ready. Now if I go to switch 2, show spanning tree VLAN 120, it says it is no more two separate interface. It is in the bundle. It says it is already port channel. You see, show ether channel summary. You see, it is already active. You know what is the meaning of capital U here? It's use. It is right now in use. Capital U is in use. It's right now in use. Capital S is layer 2. It's a layer 2 ether channel which is already in use. It's already in use. And what is this P, you know? This capital P means member of port channel. It is bundled in the port channel. You see, as a result, what happened, you know? the port went to error disabled state. Why? There was a loop. So the link all went down. Finish. See the danger of on mode. If I would have enabled LACP, this would have not happened.
Running.
So what I showed you just now is the danger in using on mode. Let me remove this on mode and put the protocol. We will not have this problem. I'll shut down this port, and then what I'll do, I will remove this port channel configuration that I did. And then I'll bring the interface up. I'm expecting the interface to come up now. So the interface has come up, but the port channel you need to configure. So let us configure channel group 1 mode. Instead of on mode, I'm going to say, if I want LACP, I have two options: active, passive. If you want Pagp, you have equivalent to active, desirable, dynamic desirable. Equal to passive, in Pagp we have auto. So if you are using LACP, then you may use active. I'm saying active. What is that active means? See, this immediately put the interface down because it was actively trying to form LACP. If I would have said passive, it would have waited for the opposite switch to come and negotiate. See, it didn't take much time. It was checking the other side. The other side is not configured with either channel. It immediately put the interface down. Whereas the on mode took long time to put the interface down. Meanwhile, there was a big loop. Now let me remove the active. Active means, it will immediately go and negotiate ether channel by making this active, and when it find the other side is not configured, then it will put the interface to down state. Shut down. And then let me bring the interface up. Channel group 1 mode passive. Passive will not make ether channel up, but it already went and it verified. So the interface has gone down. Show ether channel summary. You can see down here, whereas in the on mode you did not see the D here. You are seeing capital U. We saw capital U, but right now it is D, down. That's the use of protocol. The protocol that we are using right now is LACP. And you see, all are down, all the interfaces are down. Whereas in the on mode, when we did, it was in use because we were not using any protocol. It was a member of port channel. But now it is not P, now it is D. So don't use on mode. Just to show you, I use that on mode. Don't use on mode. Why it is down now? Switch 2 shows it is down. Why? Because switch 1 is not ready. Let's bring switch 1. I'll go to switch 1 and configure port channel. interface range G0/0-1 channel group 1 mode. That side I said passive, so this side you should say active. One side can be passive, both side cannot be passive. Both side can be active, no problem. Both side can be active, but both side cannot be passive. Channel group mode 1 active. As soon as I say here enter, you will see this will come up now, because the protocol will come and negotiate. You're going to see it will come up. What happened? What? It says LSCP is not currently. Okay, sorry. I think I have to say shutdown and no shutdown. 1 minute, please. It is down. Interface is down. Let me say shutdown once. Interface is not down. It went into error disable state, so it went down. I'm bringing it up again. Okay. No. What? Sorry, something is not normal. Channel misconfigured. What misconfigured? There is some misconfigured. STP. What misconfiguration? This side active, right? So to show run section interface G0/0. Let me see what is configured here. It is configured as passive. Looking good. This one is configured as active. And what's wrong? It should come up. It's okay. What I'll do is I'll shut down once this side, switch one side as well as switch two side. I just shut down on both sides, and I'm going to say no shutdown. What is this? It shows error disabled. Something is not correct. Let me remove here. Show run. I'll remove the port channel interface here. Sorry, show interface brief. I'll remove this port channel interface. I'll redo it. We were changing on to LSCP, no? So sometimes if you change like that, it creates this issue. If you would have tested LSCP straightforward, then there won't be a problem. Interface range G0/0-1. I'll remove this. Shut down, and then I'll remove that passive stuff also. It's like we are going to do from the beginning. Shut down. Right, so I'm going to do it on the second switch from the beginning. I'm inside the range of interface, and I'm going to say no. Before that, let me say channel group 1 mode passive. No shut. No shut. I brought both the interface up, and it says protocol is changed to up. Okay. Now, okay. See, the port channel is also up, which means both sides they are happy. After negotiation, thorough checkup, it has come up. This is the use of protocol. If somewhere one side something is wrong, then the protocol will know. You see, what I'm going to do is now show Ether channel summary. It says currently it is in use and both the ports are member of the bundle. Now if I shut down one of this port on the other switch, what will happen? Let's see. If I shut down interface G0/0, if I shut down, see what happens. When I shut down on this side, the LACP will know it and it will put this port. Wait some time. That one port, that one port it will not use because I have shut down. Usually it won't take this long, which means it's a virtual environment, so it is like this. So what I do is I'll shut down once and show you. G0/0-1 range. I shut down once and then I'll try to bring it up. The interfaces come up, the port channel will also come up, but without that one interface. Oh no, both have gone to irreducible state. Both got suspended. No, now it is coming up. See, only one will be suspended. This is the correct output. You see, on the other side, we have shut down that G00. So only that interface is suspended, the other one is up. This is what protocol can do. LACP or Pagp can do. On mode cannot do this. Only protocol can go and verify and then give you such clear outputs, and it will avoid unnecessary loop. Now let me bring that interface up. No shut. Just come up, and now locally let us check first. Show Ether channel. Summary. Right now here it shows both are members, and now on the other side also it should say, look at this. That's the beauty of protocol. Automatically it comes up. Both the side. It is P. P is good. S is suspended. Small s is suspended. Capital S is layer 2. Capital S means layer 2, you see. Capital S means layer 2. Small s is suspended. Right, next. We saw how to use LACP. One side active. Active side will go and negotiate with the passive side. Both side active is also good. Both will negotiate. But both side passive will never bring up Ether channel. Likewise, you can also enable Pagp using the command desirable or auto. Desirable on one side, auto on the other side is good. Both side desirable is also good. Right. Now what I am going to show you next is layer 3 ether channel. Before that, let me quickly show you the Pagp configuration. If you want to change to Pagp, interface G0/0-1 shutdown range. Shut down the interface first on both the side. See, right now it is showing LACP. After I change, it should show Pagp. I shut down. Now I say channel group 1. How many groups you can create like this? You can create up to 255 groups, but how many interfaces we have? We don't have that many. So channel group 1 mode, you see, you got desirable for Pagp, which is equal to active, and you got auto, which is equal to passive. So I'm going to say desirable this side. Okay, I need to remove the old one. Earlier it was what? Active, I think. No, passive. I need to remove this first. On switch 1 I had passive earlier. I have to remove this first. And then I will enable this desirable. It accepts. Likewise on the other switch, earlier it was active. Channel group 1 mode active. I need to remove this. And now I'll say channel group 1 mode passive. Sorry, mode what? Desirable. On the other side, okay, on the other side I have said desirable. This side you can say auto. Both side desirable is also okay. Auto is equal to what? Passive. Now let's bring the interface up. We are expecting the interfaces to come up first, and then and then the port channel to come up. Just come up. Negotiation is over. Both sides they are very happy. See, both sides. I'm showing switch 1. I'm also showing switch 2. Both sides the port channel change state to up. Let's verify in the switch 2 show channel. Show ether channel. You can see here Pagp is currently working and the ports are active. That's the same case on the other side. Show ether channel summary. Right now, if you check the spanning tree for this VLAN, show spanning tree for VLAN 120, right? You can see it is no more 2 ports, it is just 1 port. Because it is 1 port, the cost has gone down, you see. Before the cost was 4 for a gig Ethernet. Because you have bundled 2 gig Ethernet, the cost is now reduced because the bandwidth is increased. 2000 is the bandwidth. For 2000 cost is 3. For 1000 cost is 4. Right. If you want, you can check the cost in the beginning. We did it here somewhere. The output should show. You see, the cost was 4 earlier. Yeah, the cost was 4 earlier. When it was 2 separate link, it was 4. But now it is a bundle. On either side, you can see the bundle. Show spanning tree for VLAN 120. It's a bundle. It's no more 2 physical links. It's 1 logical link. This is layer 2. We can make it as layer 3. How? First enable IP routing. for traffic to go from one network to another, we need to put this command IP routing. Next, we go under the port channel interface, port channel. Interface what? It's there. Port channel 1. Go inside this interface and put an IP address. For that you need to say no switch port first. Means it's not a layer 2, it's layer 3. And then put the IP address. The IP address is 10.0.0.2.255.25 or whatever. See, the port channel has gone down. You know why? The other side is still layer 2. So let's go to the other side. Interface port channel 1. I'll shut down for a while. Even here I'll shut down for a while. And then I will say no switch port. IP address 10.0.0.1.255.0.0.0. No shutdown on both sides. So we have given IP address to the port channel interface. Understand? We have not given to the interfaces. Interfaces are already inside the bundle. So you need to just give it to the port channel interface. Now let us verify. Show IP interface brief. I want to see whether the port channel interface is up. The port channel interface says it is down. Why? Let's see here. Show IP interface brief. Here also it says down. Oh no, you know why? These two interfaces gone down. Because we changed the mode, no? So let us bring the interfaces up. Interface range G0/0-1. No shut. Interface range G0/0-1. No shut. Okay, I brought the interface up. Administratively it was down, now it is up, and I'm expecting the port channel to come up. Let's verify one more time. Show IP interface brief. The interfaces are up now, but the port channel is still down. Show port channel, show ether channel summary. Let's see the reason why. Aha. You know, when I change the mode, it has thrown the interfaces out. I don't see any interfaces. Let's put the interfaces back to the port channel. Interface range G0/0-1. In some iOS it won't throw like that, it will automatically change. But in this iOS it has thrown it out when I change the mode. I'll say no switch port in this interfaces. And then I will say channel group 1 mode. If you want LACP, we need to say LACP. We want PHP. For LACP, so for PHP, what is the command? Desirable. Done. Likewise, I'll go under this interface G0/0-1 range. Channel group 1 mode. There I said desirable, so I'm here, I'm saying auto. Sorry, I need to say no switch port first to make it as layer 3 ports. Then I put it to this channel. Finish. That will bring the port channel up now. Give some time, it will come up. See, it is coming up. The port channel has come up. It's a layer 3 port channel now. What is the proof? How do you know it's a layer 3 port channel now? I'll show you in two places. One, you'll have a routing table. After you type this command IP routing, you should have a routing table with 10 subnet. Check the routing table, show IP route. Look at this. You got a routing table and it says on port channel 1 interface, this is the IP address. We got the port channel with IP address. There is another proof. Show spanning tree for VLAN 120. You will not find. See, it doesn't exist. Why? It's no more layer 2. Spanning tree is only for layer 2. Or you won't find that interface anymore. Show spanning tree. You won't find that VLAN, those interface G00 and G01. Do you see in the list? G00 and G01? No, you don't see. You don't see. They no more belong to any VLAN, so you will not see them here. They are layer 3 ports now. Show VLAN brief. See, there are two ports missing here, G00 and G01, because they are now layer 3 ports. We said no switch port. So they are no more member of VLAN 120. We have seen layer 3. Show ether channel summary. Here also you can see it is capital R. Earlier it was capital S. Capital S means layer 2. Now we have changed to layer 3, so it is capital R, router. And these are the two group members. So right now we have Pagp channel, not LACP. The reason is I use the command desirable and auto. If it is LACP, the command would have been active and passive. Okay, what is next that we want to see here? We would like to see the load balancing. See, we have two links, right? How the load balancing will happen, you know. How the load balancing will happen. Let me explain that. We have this two link in the bundle now. It's not two separate link. And let's say we have A here, B here, C and D. Kindly focus, this is very interesting. The IP address here is 10.0.0.1. The MAC address is AAA. The IP address here is 10.0.0.2. The MAC address is BBB. Yeah. Now, when A is pinging, let's say C, it will be placed inside this link. And now, when B or when same A pings different destination D, it will be placed in this. Why? Because the destination is different. For that, you should tell the switch to do load balancing based on the destination MAC address or the destination IP address. But you know, by default this is not the case. Please focus. By default this is not the case. By default, when A pings, it will place it on the first link. When again A pings to D, though the destination is different, because the source is same, it will place it on the same link. What if in my network A talks too much? Then I want to do load sharing. When A talks to C, I want to put it in the first link. When A talks to D, I want to put it in this second link. If you want that, what is needed is you need to see the destination, not the source. Whenever the destination changes, you want different link. You want different link. How can we change it? First of all, let's see what is there by default. Show Ether channel load balance. Currently it says I am seeing both source and destination. Because it's layer 3, it is seeing IP. If it is layer 2, it will see the MAC address. Good, no? Good. It is seeing both source and destination. If any one changes, it is going to put it in different path. So now happy. We are happy. This will take the first path. This will take the second path, because one of the parameter is changing. If anyone changes, it will put it in different path. If you say no, for A, I want to use this link. Whenever B comes, I want to use the separate link. Even if A is going to C and D, it should use the same link. How can we do that? We can change like this, you see. Ether channel, port channel, load balance, port channel load balance. You see various options you have. Now you are going to see only the source IP or source MAC address, any one. If I want to see only the source IP, then whenever A talks, it will take the first link or any one link which is available. A may talk to C or D, that doesn't matter. It will take the same link. And B will take the other link. You have to configure this on the either side. Now let's verify. Show Ether channel load balance. Look at this, it has changed to source IP based load balancing. Source IP based load balance.
Found out actually whether we can use and switch one source IP and switch to source and destination.
No. That will be abnormal, no? It will work, no problem, it will work. But the problem is switch 1 will send in one link and switch 2 will reply in another link.
Okay.
That won't be nice actually. If it goes in the same link and comes back in the same link, only then it will be nice. Yeah. So please do